All right, we are back in business. Just figured I'd have. I just did a hour long outrageous rant, and I wanted to save it so that it was in one nice little package for people to digest. So I decided I would come back on and jam for a bit and answer some questions or just chat. Thank you guys so much. What's up, VB Duck? How's it going? What's going on, guys? Somebody said bombs being dropped on Somalia. Is that true? That's not good. I don't like that. Um, Yo, that was a crazy live. I did a lot of yelling right there. That got really intense. Thanks, Mask, no Poppy. Thanks for staying based. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Everybody send it a bunch of love. I appreciate it. Big thanks to I saw two people sent in. I saw a Venmo donation. I saw a Cash App donation. Somebody sent in $50. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I really went in on that last one. So thank you guys so much. And thanks to everybody that bought the badges. Thanks, Megan Hayward. Thank you guys. Got your Breathe. Freedom YV says, got your Breathe t-shirt. Loved it. Thank you so much. I'm glad. Thank you. Appreciate the support on BobbySauce.com. I'll put that back up on here. It's those badges and those shares that keeps everything going. It's the people buying merch. It's the donations. That's what keeps the operation happening. I made more videos and content today than I think any day ever. I put out an 8-minute and 20-second video. I just did over an hour live stream, and I put out 1, 2, 3, I believe 4 reels today. Maybe three. I think either 3 or 4 reels today, and that slide with all the money. I put out more content, I do believe, today than any day ever. Somebody says, love my mandate exercise shirt. That's what's up. Sean said, try to donate, but it failed to verify. It's all good, Sean. No worries, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're always supporting, so it's all good, bro. No worries. What's up, Oregon? There were so many people. Yeah, there was 100 on Facebook and YouTube, and there was like 200, and there were like 240 or 250 at one time on the Instagram. So there was like over 350 people here for pretty much the entirety of it, which is awesome. I talked about CPAC. It was good. I mean, it was cool to see all the people that run the operation. It was thank you, Raina, for the badge. Thank you, Chooks Official, for the badge. It was really cool. I mean, it was cool to see the politicians and the people that run the world, so to speak, up close and personal. You could talk to them. You know, Dr. Robert Malone was there. Peter McCullough was there. You know, it was cool to be that close, to know that for $295, you could go right to the pulse and you could say something to them. You could introduce yourself to them, and like, they're not that far out of reach. So it's good to know that is accessible. It was cool to be around other like-minded people. And I think that's the type of energy that we need. It's like, we need people. Yeah, Tito is there. That's right. Not a diaper in sight. We need people to be together on this. It's like, look, do you think that I wanted to spend, like, when you think about it all in, I live in Florida, but I would have flown to it. I drove 3 hours to be there. I bought a hotel room for 4 nights or 3 nights. You know, the ticket cost me $300. The dinner cost me $375. I spent $675 on the ticket and access. I bought an Uber there and back every day. It's like the whole event cost me, probably, when you total all of it up, probably cost me 2 racks. I spent a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday there, and then drove home. I spent three grand, which is not even all that much compared to what some other people pay. I paid $3,000 to go and be at the Pulse, to be around those people, to listen to it. I got no reason to be there. I want to build my brand and make sure that I'm visible and help distribute the truth. But that's the point, is like, we got to be doing that. We got to be in that world, interacting with these people, if we want to effectuate any change. Tito said Jim Jordan is the man. Yeah, exactly. Like you can go there and talk to them. You can be in the room with these people that are changing the way that the world operates. And when you really think about it, all said and done, in the most powerful nation in the world for $295, you could have, I mean, if you really had to, you could have driven up there and slept in your car. You could have gone there. Orlando is accessible. You know, you could have paid the $295. You could have, there was single day passes. You could have bought a single day pass. And it's like, you could be accessible and you could be at the forefront. You could help effectuate the change. You could vote in the polls. You could chat with the people. Those are the people that talk to the people. Even if you didn't talk to the people, you know, it's like the person that does comms for Jim Jordan is there. The person that does comms for Gosar is there. The person that, like Madison Cawthorn, rolls right by you. You know, they were at the bars, they were at the restaurants, they were walking around. I saw Jack Posobiec, I saw Dr. Malone, I saw Peter McCullough, I saw all these people. They were just walking around. I saw Kayleigh McEnany 5 feet away. It's like, if you had something to say, if you wanted to make a point, you could say it. You could wear it on your t-shirt, you could wear it on your hat, you could communicate to people. And there are so many people there that are fighting the good fight that it's like, sometimes that in-person reality of being in a place and connecting with people, it just makes it that much more real. And it's like, if you see, you know, like to use the example that Tito was just saying, if you see Jim Jordan and you believe that Jim Jordan's doing great work, you go up to Jim Jordan in the hallway and you be like, bro, I really appreciate what you're doing. Here's what I have to say. You shake his hand. That's the type of stuff that lights people like that up. I don't want to speak on behalf of Jim Jordan, but that's the type of stuff that happens for me. People come up to me and they're like, oh my God, I love your videos. That like reinvigorates me. It wants me to get more involved. It's like, you watch these people, you see them in real life, you see how they walk, how they move, how they act, how they treat you, how they interact with one another, what they say on stage in real time, how people react to it, how it gets distributed, cut up and chopped up online. And you see how the gears of the machine work. You get further ingrained. It's like that thing is open to anybody. You could have gone on the website and bought the ticket just like anybody else and walked in the door and been a person that contributed to the game. And it's like for $296, you could have gone to that event. There's another event that I'm going to in Naples, Florida in March called the Freedom Fest or something like that. At their Patriot Fest, March 19th in Naples, Florida. Go buy a ticket. It's like $50. Buy a VIP ticket. It's $100 and go and talk to the people. DC Drano will be there. Marjorie Taylor Greene will be there. Madison Cawthorn will be there. All these people will be there. Go there and talk to them. Go there, talk to them, communicate with them, interact, and become part of the mix. Run for an office, participate in a school board, distribute the truth online, communicate with these people, your thoughts, your feelings, let them know that you appreciate them, donate to their campaign. I mean, the accessibility is right there, but people are like, I don't know. It's like, you do know, you just don't want to take an initiative. It's like the reason everything sucks is because people are not standing up and being brave. There's so many people have done so many great things. To think that all you got to do is like go to a cushy hotel in Orlando and communicate with people, donate to a campaign, tune into a certain news station, let somebody hand you their card and tell you what they want to do, tell you what they want to do in office, tell you the types of policies that they want to enact, and then you can join their campaign or volunteer for their campaign. Like there's people there that I would have never even known that I'm like, cool, these people are awesome. Like I met at some guy named Bill. I saw him for the second time and I've had good conversations with him. That guy's awesome. It's like, this guy's running for office. Go check him out. At some guy named Bill on Instagram. Go check him out. He's running for a position. Joe Pinion was there running against Chuck Schumer. Go check him out. Go check out Joe Pinion. It's like, he's running against Schumer. People are like, he can't win. He can't win. It's like, can he win? I don't know. Maybe he can. The guy's a career politician. He's a garbage merchant. He's a serpent from the underworld. It's like, I hate that defeatist attitude. Somebody said, is there anything like that in Canada? Of course, there's everything in Canada. There's everything everywhere. There's people that you have to find your ways to get involved. I didn't know to go to CPAC. I would have never even thought to go to CPAC. What I did was, I first started making political videos because I felt like I wanted to contribute to the cause. I made some videos. Through my travels, I discovered other people that were interested in the same things as me. When I was talking to people that were interested in the same things as me, they're like, hey, there's an event called Turning Point. It's in West Palm. We should go. Okay, I buy the ticket for the Turning Point event. I paid $750 to go to this event. I went to the event. I had a good time. I saw cool people. I met cool people. I applied to be an ambassador. 7 months later, they approved me to be an ambassador. Then I go to the event in Phoenix. I met more people. They're like, you should go to CPAC. Okay, I go to CPAC. I buy the ticket. I pay the money. I go there. Now it's like I'm in the mix. I'm going through the process. And it's like, it's a little bit of money, it's a little bit of effort, it's a little bit of time, but it's a small price to pay, considering that that's how you could effectuate change in the world. And you could see where you fit in to the game. You could be a guy that's just there with a camera. You could be a guy that's there interviewing people. You could be a guy that's there just meeting people and figuring out where you fit in. Maybe they have a job for you. I don't know. Don't work at Circuit City. Don't work at freaking Xfinity or Comcast. Go work for a political campaign. Go get involved somehow. I don't know, dude. But it's like there's no shortage of people that need good people. But people are like, oh, I don't know. It's like, okay, I guess, Larry. Go online. Yeah, exactly. Tito's exactly right. Fight the fight before it's gone. It's like, and like, if you look at the title of my live that I just did, it's called, Would You Recognize a Crisis? Would you recognize a real crisis? It's like, what else needs to happen? You know, it's like they diaper your kids at school. They emotionally and mentally manipulate the youth and indoctrinate the youth and the future of America. They tell them that they got to get this juice when you and I both know what risk they are. They lie to you and go after them. Number one. They indoctrinate them with all this stuff. Teach them to hate the country. Teach them to hate each other. Teach them about this. Oh, you look at your color. Look at your hand. It's different than his hand. Oh. You can't like each other. Okay, so then there's that. Then what's next? Then they come for your body, your freedom, your autonomy, your ability to run your business. They open up the border so all these people can come in and vote for all these crazy things. They give you a little bit of money. They promise you $2,000, then give you $1,400. They shut down your ability to operate your own business, to work at your job, to sustain your career. They take away your pension, your future, your livelihood. They take away your ability to move, to travel without a diaper. They force you to do these certain things. They don't allow you to travel to certain countries, to certain regions. They don't allow you to go to a restaurant, participate in this. They demonize you and break you up against your family. They ruin you in your social circle. They make you out to be a racist, xenophobic, sexist, whatever they want to even call you. They riddle the social marketplace with lies about how you're a very bad, evil person. They gaslight you directly to your face. They lie to you on every mainstream media outlet imaginable. They lie to you in movies. They lie to you in books. They lie to you in podcasts. They lie to you about the food that you should eat and so how you should stay healthy. They pump you full of drugs. They pump you full of pills. They don't teach you how to be healthy. They don't teach you about a credit score. They don't teach you how to manage money. They don't teach you how to run a business. They don't teach you how to be an entrepreneur. They don't teach you how to think clearly, think freely. They don't teach you how to identify snakes in the grass. They don't teach you about politics. They don't teach you about the structure, how the world really works. They don't teach you about the true history of the entire planet. They don't teach you about the people that are at the top. They indoctrinate you and then serve you disgusting food that's open 24 hours a day. They pump you full of alcohol. They pump you full of pharmaceutical products. They give you treatment for the symptom instead of proactively trying to prevent the thing from happening in the first place. They allow you to be purged and bankrupted as a result of all of these policies. They print money out of thin air. They devalue the money that you have in your pocket. They ruin you financially, mentally, spiritually. They keep you away from nature and imprison you in a business, in an office all day, 40 hours a week, 8 days a week. Then they take it away from you at the very last moment. They gaslight you right to your face. They lie to you about anything and everything imaginable. Then they send your kids off to war. They get you entangled in all of these foreign affairs. They spend all of your money to oblivion. They tax every single thing up, down, left, and right. They take 30% of this and 40% of that and capital gains and this and that. And then you have the guy that pays the most taxes in U.S. history ever in the history of time. And they say that he's a grifter. You say, oh, this company is leading the electrical car revolution. And they completely cut out Tesla and Elon. They demonize you in the public square, destroy destroy you in the social economy, push through more and more regulations to get you to beg to get your freedom taken away from yourself. They tell you that you're an upside down one of 100 different genders. You're a giraffe. You're an upside down hippopotamus. You're this, you're that. You're Zem, Zers, Zims, and Zors. It's like they hack your phone. They tap your phone. Tap your phone line. They steal your data. It's like, what else do you fucking need them to do? It's like, hello. Are we paying attention? You go to the gym and on the TV, it's like you could die at any moment. It's like, what? Yeah, we need people voting in these, just like Tito's saying, it's like we need people voting in these primaries. How many people don't even vote in the primary? How many people don't even vote in anything? They just don't. And it's like, all right. It's no surprise why the world is trash. Look, I was at CPAC and it's no burn on CPAC, but you know what there was not a lot of there? Really young people. And there needs to be. Now, there's some suggestions for what CPAC could do, but I don't have that connection to them quite yet, but maybe I will at some point. But it's like, they should have a ticket for students. They should have a ticket price that lets students be in the building. They should they should open it up to younger people so that they could come and participate. They should try to appeal to that audience. And I think that that's why Turning Point is doing such a great job. Turning Point is doing a huge service for the country. You don't have to agree with everything. You just have to agree that they're generally speaking on your side. On our side. Thanks, Sean. So it's like we have to participate. There's nothing that stops you from throwing a political event. I guarantee you, if you were to say, hey, I'm going to organize a political event, here it is, I'm going to set it up, you could make it happen. You could contact all these people that are running for office and they might come. It's like, there's Tito in the chat right there. It's like, there he is. You could talk to him right now. He was on the stage at CPAC. He knows people at CPAC. He can connect you to the people. Maybe he can connect me. Maybe he can. That's what's up. So it's like, I'm getting closer, and it's like, I'm not doing anything that you couldn't do. I'm just doing it. And I'm spending my hard-earned money to go and do it. And a lot of it is thanks to you guys. Like, you guys contribute to it, so I appreciate that. You buying badges. Like, I was like, if they're going to help contribute to this operation, I'll go do it. And that's what happened. So I'm there. So it's like, if all of us were doing that, think about all the good things that could happen. That's what's up, Tito. That's cool as hell. It's like, I've got some good ideas for how that conference could enter the modern era and attract more young people. And I think that it could be, the party. This is the thing. When I was younger, I used to always think the world is explored. What am I going to do? All I could do is run a good business or whatever inside this. There's a lot of things out there that need changed, modernization, and updating. And it's people like you and people like me that need to get involved into those types of things, because before long, that's going to be our game to run. That's going to be our operation. People, as you're getting older, so is everybody else. Thanks, Tito. Appreciate it. So it's like, guys, we are the people that need to lead. It's like you, me, everybody, we need to be leading the operation. You need to go to CPAC. I don't care if you're 21. I don't care if you're 15. I don't care what you are. If you believe that you have some value, go to a thing like CPAC and figure out how you can make it better. Contact the people. Contact me. Maybe I don't know. But it's like, if we're not in the game, if we're not in the arena, then we're watching it go right through our fingers. And it's like, I'm not here to blame. And a friend of mine that I met through the political world was talking about the man in the arena, which I believe is a quote from, I think it was Theodore Roosevelt. I can't remember, but it was something along the lines of like, it's the man in the arena. Like it's like, it's nothing to just sit there and complain. It's the person that gets their hands dirty and gets in the mix and participates to the cause and supports people in the game. those are the people that ultimately and inevitably change the world. And it's people that are right in this chat. I think I saw Weber's Way in here chatting. They're on the convoy. No one made them do that. They took time off of work. They're spending their own money. They're going and they're following the convoy to report on it, to show the truth. It's like, these are the heroes of today. These are the people that decided to not, leave it up to somebody else. Born to Travel says you should speak at CPAC and TPUSA. Born to Travel, I guarantee you, without a doubt, I will speak at both of those events in the next 36 months. I'm 100% positive, and I will not stop until I do. I have something to say. I would love to get up on those stages. All I got to do is keep showing up, keep pushing out content, and getting them to realize that I have something to contribute to the cause. And sooner or later, it will happen, and I'm going to actualize that by continuing to show up. And anybody and everybody could do that just as well. But I will speak at CPAC, and I will speak at Turning Point. That will happen. I guarantee it. And I'd really love to see you speak there too. Because the individual actions and the individual distribution of all of these people that decided to do something is collectively significantly larger than that of CNN, MSNBC, all that. And that's why they're so threatened by the internet. If you were to total 100 of the most based influencers that 100 of them, I guarantee you that 100 influencers gets more collective interactions, content, video views, reactions, and attention than all the networks combined. When you total how many people watch like a CNN show in a night, it's like 1 million. I'm doing 1 million. I'm doing 2.5 million video views on here a month. I made 4 reels today. Each of those reels did 40, 50,000. I pushed 200,000 views today. And yesterday, I pushed 200,000 views yesterday. And I'm going to push 200,000 views tomorrow. You do 200,000 views by 30 days. What is that? I don't even know how much that is. 6 million? 200,000 by 30? 6 million. I by myself am doing 6 million views a month. 6 million. So it's like tally me and the next 100 people together. You're talking tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions of views. Think of people like Anomaly. Anomaly is pushing out probably 1 million views a day collectively between all of his videos. 1 million views a day. This dude is like doing the work. Like you combine Anomaly, me, and 5 other people. You're talking more than the collective power of all of these news organizations. But people think that they're individually not powerful. It's like, bro, we are moving the needle. But they have the television box. But not for long. So long as we continue to contribute. It's like Weber's Way in the chat a second ago. Like I said, him and Allison, Allison's Rage page, they're going to follow the convoy. They're distributing the truth. If they didn't do it, who would do it? I guarantee you, I'm going to watch every day that they're there and see what they have to say. I watched Shots by Hill with what was happening in Canada. I followed all these other based Canadian accounts, Sean Zimmer and a variety of them. And we all watched along as these people individually decided to do great things. And as a result, we all got a better view of the truth. It's just one person that stood. Shots by Hill went to that protest. I think he had like 8,000 followers, and now he has 60-something thousand. Sean Zimmer went there with 50,000 followers, and now he has well over 100. He has more than me now. And he grew 50-something odd thousand followers in 10 to 20 days. And that's amazing, and he deserves that because what he did was nothing short of heroic. So it's like individuals decide to be great. People like Shots by Hill right there in the chat decided to be great. And as a result, we all got to benefit as a result. And it's like, this is the thing, is like, you see the people in the chat. It's like Shots by Hill, Sean Zimmer, Allison, Weber's Way, myself, all these people. It's like, You telling me if we don't keep doing this for 10 years that we're not going to be able to move the needle of culture? We're not going to have more impact 10 years from now than we did right now? You know what these people that all have that gas right now, you know what they did? This 10 years ago. That's why they have it. All those people are doing it. Someone says, yeah, it's not about clout. It's not clout. It's not about clout. It has nothing to do with clout. It has to do with it has to do with the ability to distribute information, facts, opinions, and perspective, to distribute the truth, to distribute another viewpoint. Yeah, you got Primetime Patriots, you got Anthony Russo. I mean, there's so many people that are out there doing it. And it's because of them that we have this alternative economy. When I was at there's Allison right there. There she is. When I was at CPAC this weekend, I'm at CPAC. We went to this bar after one of the things. All the people were like, hey, we're all going to this bar. I go to the bar. Matt Gaetz was there. Madison Cawthorn was there. And other people just chilling. Forgiato Blow was there. And there was all these other people just chilling at this bar. Well, it wasn't a crazy thing. It was just the bar. You buy the ticket, you walk in the bar, no big deal. We were all chilling there. I'm standing outside at the thing with a vodka soda or whatever, and there's this kind of like bottleneck where people were getting stuck before they go up the stairs because I was outside. And I'm standing there and there was like a little table in the way, and there was a woman standing next to me. And I looked over and I was like, I don't know why that table is there. It's like clogging up the little traffic jam. She was like, traffic jam. And I can't remember if she said it or I said it. She's like, what's your name? I said, I'm Bobby. Who are you? She's the co-founder of Give, Send, Go. I believe her name was Heather. Her and her brother started Give, Send, Go. And this woman was awesome. And I talked to her for like 10 minutes. And then other people came around and we were like, this is the lady that started Give, Send, Go with her brother. People were like, Give, Send, Go. That's awesome. And it's like GoFund. What? Who even cares about the other one? I'll never give GoFundMe a dime for the rest of my life. But you know what I will do? Support Give, Send, Go. And there they were chilling at the bar, a random person that I would have never known. There it is. Give, Send, Go. It's like, hello. So now it's like, imagine if you wanted to contribute to the mix and you said the same thing to that person. She didn't know me from a hole in the head, and I didn't know who she was either. That could have been you. And you could have been like, oh my God, do you need any help? What can I do for Give, Send, Go? I really appreciate what you did for the truckers. I really appreciate what you did for Canada. You're a hero. Let me take a picture. Let me shake your hand. You know what? I know a guy that has a TV show. I would love to have you on my podcast. That's how it all happens. But you can't affect the game unless you're in the game. I was just there. Instead of going home and going to sleep, I decided to go there to meet people, to talk to people. Instead of talking to the one person I've known all this time, I tried to meet other people. Now, where do you know? Now I know that I can email her. I know I can email my brother. Hey, I met you at CPAC. How about this? What do you think of this? They're out there changing the culture. They're out there changing how the world operates. They're out there being interviewed on Fox News and all these other things. They're out there doing things that are objectively great, that are helping to save the world. Awesome. Here they are for $80 to go to this bar, to walk in this thing, to buy a vodka soda, and here she is right there. So it's like, people are like, what do I do? It's like, what? Like anything but what you're doing. It's not that hard. And it's like, when I made this mistake as a young man, I would look at tickets to things and I would be like, oh, it's this much. Now I'm like, buy it. I bought the ticket to the Ronald Reagan dinner. It was $375 to go to this dinner, to be in the room while the speech happened with the people that make the difference, that cause the ripples in that marketplace. Boom, paid it, went to it. Cool, met cool people. Those people introduced me to other people. And around it goes. It's not rocket science. It's like, all I need to do is keep pressing. All you need to do is do. It's like, I saw a quote today on somebody's page, and it was something along the lines of like, you have a tremendous talent. You just have to be more consistent. I think it was my friend Annalyn Smith, Ian Smith Fitness's wife, fiance, whatever. Partner. I believe it's his wife. And it was like, you have a tremendous talent. You're just not consistent enough. So it's like, hello, guys, what are we doing? It's like, it's like, and I've told this story a million times. I was a web developer for 13 years. All I did was I sat right here in this chair right here, and I built websites. I made a decent amount of money, and that's what I did. And I thought there was more to it. I thought I could do more, but I wasn't sure what it was. I yelled in my phone a few comedic videos about this, that, and the other thing. It ended up getting some traction, but not enough to make a real difference. One day, I decided to yell in my phone right here. I held my phone up and I was like, AOC. It got 65,000 views overnight. The next day, I had 6,000 followers. I made another video. It got 55,000 views overnight. By the end of the month, or by 2 weeks later, I had 10,000 followers. By the time the election came around, 3 months later, I had 20,000 followers. By the time Joe got in office, I had 30,000 followers. And in the last 12 months since that point, now there's 110,000 people that follow this page on Instagram. There are 27,000 people that follow it on Facebook. There are 4,000 people that follow it on Getter. There are 3,000 people that follow it on YouTube, and there are 28,000 people that follow this page on TikTok, 700 on Twitter, and another 700 on Telegram. I had over 2,300 people that followed on Parler, and it's like, all I did was yell in my phone one time and continue to show up, believing that I had something to contribute to the game. I'm no different than you. I just got better at it because I kept doing it. I went to Turning Point. I paid the money for the ticket. I showed up at the event. I went to the other event. I applied to be an ambassador. They let me be an ambassador. The ambassador said, go to this event. I went to that event. Then I went to the next event. Then I kept showing up. And I kept being visible. And I kept making videos. And I kept going there. And then I went to CPAC. And that was a day ago. And now I'm back. And then today I hit the ground running. Right after CPAC, I pushed out more videos and more content today than any other day ever. My buddy Andy Frisella shared me on his story twice today. And that guy is killing it. That's an American patriot. Here's a guy that's pushing out to hundreds of thousands of views a day on his stories, that's reaching millions of people, that has one of the top podcasts in the world, that's doing great things. And he shared me twice. Why? Because I decided to show up, because I decided to go to those things, to be a student of it, to keep working at it, to keep persisting. Anybody could do it. You just got to keep doing it. That's it. I don't know. So I just hope that people realize that we need you. Born to Travel, have you been on Andy's podcast? Yes, I was on Andy's podcast, episode 100. It's called Bamboozled. It's on bobbysauce.com. Under the About page is the list of all the podcasts I've been on. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Tim Rice on Facebook. Thank you, Kristen Matthews. Thank you, Veronica. Somebody said I'm a slacker. Yeah. Excuse me. Here are some business cards that I collected at CPAC and at other events that I've gone to, that I got to reach out to these people and say, hey, it was awesome to meet you. And round we go. Here I am talking about it. Tito Ortiz was at CPAC. I didn't get a chance to meet him there, but here he was on the chat. He saw me say those things. Here we are, 11 o'clock at night. Now, maybe, who knows? Maybe he'll connect me to the person, and he'll get me to a person that gets me to a stage of CPAC. I don't know. But all these things happen because you show up. All these things happen because we put in the work. We can all be part of this game. People are like, I don't have time. It's like, you're not gonna have any time when they come to clap our cheeks. Matt says, you were at CPAC. How was Donnie Ballpark's speech? It's on YouTube. It was all right. I mean, look, I think I there's a lot of things about Donnie that I respect. There's a lot of great things that he did. There's a lot of things that he did to put us in the right place. Don't get me wrong. I don't downplay all of the great things that Donnie did. Personally, I think that he excels on foreign policy beyond quite possibly any other person that's ever existed. However, I think that DeSantis is a better front facing person for the game. I think that DeSantis is doing a great job in essentially leading the entire world. I think DeSantis is deserving of tremendous respect, and I'm so thankful that I live in Florida. I'm proud to be a Floridian with this guy as the governor, and I have more respect for him than really I think any politician. I think Donnie made a lot of mistakes that I really wish that he didn't make. I think that there's a lot of things that he says that I agree with, and there are also things that he says that I disagree with. But here's the thing. I understand this about the game. We have to understand that we're never going to get everything that we want, but we have to, at the end of the day, we ultimately have to pick the way that we're going to win the game. And it's like, it may end up that Donnie happens to be the candidate for the party. And it's like, are you going to go vote for Krusty the Clown or Creepy Joe? Or are you going to have to rally around Donnie? You may not like it, but you have to say, like, this guy is going to be more equipped or more capable than the next person. So maybe it's DeSantis, maybe it's Donnie. I don't know. I'm not happy with everything that anybody does. There's problems with what DeSantis does, but it's kind of like this. This is kind of the way that I look at it. It's kind of like a partner. It's like a partner. For example, let's say your wife. It's like you may not like everything about your wife. You may not like everything about your boyfriend or your husband. You may not like everything about your job, but you like the vast majority of the things that it presents you. You like the overall operation, and you believe that it's best suited for you to thrive and live a great life. And it's like, does Donnie check the boxes of that? Perhaps. Do I think that he's polarizing and makes a lot of mistakes? For sure. Do I think that he's the best equipped to run the nation again? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't like what he did with the warp speed. I don't like a lot of things, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm not going to act like I do. But generally speaking, it's like I had a tremendous amount of reverence for this guy. I think that there's a lot of great things that he did. It's tough to be like, I don't like him. I don't want to throw him under the bus. Just because I disagree with a lot of things that he did and said doesn't mean that he may not be the best steward of the ability to win the game later. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. I don't want to line up and clap and support him in the way that I did before, where I was like, he can kind of do no wrong. But at the same time, if he's the candidate and that's what people rally behind, then that's what they rally behind. And at the end of the day, it's like, you got to pick the game. You got to pick the game that will allow you to win, to let you move forward through the process to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. And right now, we're in a real bad spot. And for us to say, like, all right, we're going to throw Donnie to pasture, or he gets the nod and we don't vote for him, and then they get Krusty the Clown in there, or Michelle, or Big Mike, or Oprah, or whoever the hell, or Krusty, then what are we going to do? Or, we're going to go and clap our own cheeks? I don't know. Leah said, I'm so confused with how you are live on here and on Instagram. Well, my phone is right here, and it's on Instagram Live. And then I have a computer that's right here, and there's a webcam. And that webcam is hooked up to a system called StreamYard. And StreamYard allows me for $25 or $30 a month to stream simultaneously to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So right now I'm streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram simultaneously. One through my phone and the three others on StreamYard. I would like to do more streaming on TikTok, but I don't believe that my audience is as important there as it is here. So I don't stream the good stuff on TikTok. It's kind of like a cesspool of garbaggio. I refer to it as the dark alley behind the middle school. Happy birthday, Chooks. Somebody says, I think IG has better quality video. Yeah, because the camera on my phone is a higher quality camera than my webcam is, I believe. Facebook only allows for streaming at 720p, and so does YouTube. HD streaming, I don't know if that's available to every account. I think you have to have a certain amount of followers to go stream in HD. So I don't even know. And it's also creates a delay or like a whatever. So are we currently in the metaverse version of the dark alley behind the middle school? I don't think so. I think the metaverse is blown up. I think it's overhyped personally. IG is censored in Canada. Yeah, I believe that. My birthday's in 3 days, Chooks. It's the first. Actually, my birthday is the day after tomorrow. My birthday's on Thursday. Somebody said on Facebook, I miss Cash. He's good people. Yeah, I agree. I noticed a bunch of people bought badges on this live too. Thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Chooks Official. Thanks, Cask and Still. Thanks, Celestia Angel, X Connors, Sojourner Henson X, Erica +3, Tam Merck, Deirdre on the Rocks, Reina.df, Nick Ramos, D. Megan Hayward, and Mark Photos. Thank you guys for the badges. I really appreciate it on Instagram. Much appreciation. Thank you guys. I still got to get you that hoodie. I would like to go live during the State of the Union tomorrow. However, the last time I broadcast Joey Dumpster live, I got flagged because Joe says all the words. Joe says all the bad words, so I'm afraid to stream it live. So what I plan to do is as soon as it ends tomorrow, I'll go live. I'm sure a lot of people are going to go live right after, so I'll kind of gauge the operation, but maybe I'll watch somebody else's live for a minute and then jump on one. But I can almost guarantee that I'll go live after the State of the Union tomorrow. I don't know what time it is. It's probably like 6:30, so Joey can fill his Depends and get to bed early. Check it out right now. Let's see. By Joseph Garbinet. Oh, it starts at 9 p.m. Lots of laughs. Joe's gonna have to double dipey. He's gonna have to double dipey so he doesn't leak hot brown on the stage. I said before they're gonna put HGH in his buttocks to just juice him up. It said 9 o'clock, so I'll probably go on at like 10 after it's done. If I delete it and not post it live, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, but I want to post it live. If I'm going to do it. That's actually a fair point. I guess I could do it live and not post it, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, maybe I will do that. Please look up Diagolon. Okay. Delaware Brown. That's pretty funny. Somebody says, do I think he's a clone? No, I don't. I think he's just an idiot. Veggie and Queef and Hyena Harris. That's pretty funny. Thanks, Born to Travel. Yeah, maybe that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe what I'll do is I'll stream it live because that's what happened. That's when I got popped when I posted it. Maybe I will. I'll stream it live and I just won't save it. I'll just rock out. Maybe that's what I'll do. That's actually a pretty good idea. So I probably will do that. What do I think about the propaganda being reported? I think it's trash. I think it's a problem that all of us kept that people kept sharing it. Charlotte says you look tired. Are you good, bro? I mean, I've been live streaming since like 10:30. So, yeah, I'm kind of tired. I want to go do a walk though. Thanks, Sable, for the badge. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go in like 5 minutes. So if anybody has any other thoughts, I'll go into it now before we go. I'm not gonna save this live on Instagram, but I will save it on Facebook and YouTube. So if anybody wants to watch it back, I will leave it up on the YouTube, but I probably will not post it on the Facebook. I mean on Instagram. Sometimes you got to take a break and shut the gram off and just reset. So much negativity. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's negativity, but this is the, you know what I mean? This is the service. Yeah, Chooks knows. I've done 4-hour continuous lives for sure. Are you from Florida? Did you move there because of the no Mandy's? No. I moved here because I was sick of the cold. Thanks, Chooks, for the badge. Appreciate it, bro. I moved here 12 years ago because I was sick of the cold. I lived in Connecticut and I didn't want to be cold anymore. So I moved to South Florida. And I got lucky that I got lucky that it happened to be run by a great governor and have great laws and great freedom and great everything. It is not a bulletproof vest. I would love to move to Florida. Yeah, Florida's awesome. Florida had like 180 million visitors last year. CPAC, were you able to hear all the speakers? Was it pick and choose? I mean, you could hear them if you were to sit there morning, noon, and night. But you go to lunch or you go out and get a drink or you go in the hallway and network or you wake up late like I did. I was there all day and all night. Like I was out till 2 o'clock in the morning every night, meeting people and, hanging out and trying to network and stuff. So I got in there like 9 a.m. one day, 10, 11 the another day. I'm gonna let the dog back in. Big ol'. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, Florida is lit. Thanks, Sean, for the badge. Appreciate it, man. Sean's been supporting for quite some time. Appreciate that, bro. Sean, we need you making more videos of your face talking. We need that because you could do it because you're a smart dude. You're a smart dude with a good look at it. You just got to make more of them and they'll get better and better. You got to pump them out. Make them in the car on the way to the gym or the way home from work or whatever. That's what we need to do. That's what I do. I make them in the car. I'll just be driving. Look, I love music, right? I love music. I love listening to music. I used to always bump tunes on the way to the gym. Now I drive to the gym in silence and I just think. and I'll just think about what I'm going to do for the day or what I could talk about. And then by the end of the drive on the way to the gym, I sit in the parking lot right in front of the gym and I record the video of the day. I do that every day. That's why you see so many videos in my car, because instead of listening to music, I just think. Somebody said the sound cut out. Is the sound out? Can you hear me? Can people not hear me? Thank you, Pure Blood. Appreciate it. Zimpity Zimp, no badges. I'm a patron on Patreon. Nice. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Somebody said, let's predict all his catchphrases at the State of the Union. He'll say it's not hyperbole. He's going to say, not a joke, not joking. Sean, write it out and then read it. Video content is distributed at a much larger and much faster and much further range than written word. Now, not everybody makes video. Not everyone has to make video, but video is the medium that works the best because it's audio, it's video, it's engaging, it shows emotion. It's more powerful than words. You can still do it with words, but video is more powerful. And if you could even do it once, which I've seen you do, then you could do it. Just write it down. Write it down and read it. Write it down and read it. There's plenty of apps where you can set up, you could even do a teleprompter on your phone. And you could set the teleprompter up on your phone or just write it on a computer. What I usually do is what I used to do when I first got started, I was write it on Notepad and I would put it up on my computer right behind the phone and I would read it right behind the phone. You know? Yo, what up, Jordan? Jordan, I did a 1 hour live where I absolutely went ape and I went completely nuts. It's on my Instagram, my Facebook, and my YouTube. I literally went insane. It's 1 hour and 3 minutes and it's fire. But now I've been on here for 51 minutes just reading comments and chatting and stuff. People like, you're still on. Yeah. I'm about to go in a minute. I gotta go take a walk. Yeah, Jordan, I went absolutely nuts. It was too much. I was doing all the things. I was sweating. There was sweat dripping down my forehead because I was screaming so much. I think I lost my voice kind of. Thanks, D. I've never heard of you before today. Good stuff. Cool. That's what's up, Leah. Welcome to the madness. I got a lot of stuff you could consume. I'll tell you that. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos. I think by now I have over 500 videos now. Thanks, Erica. Marianne says, will you save this? I'm not going to save this live on Instagram, but I'm going to save it on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Actually, Twitch doesn't save it for very long, but it will remain on Facebook and YouTube. Chooks, take a walk. You might as well walk and talk. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Then I gotta hold my phone like this. It's annoying. It's just a lot of whatever. Also, I kind of wouldn't mind using the time to listen to the podcast of the day. I didn't have a chance to listen to I didn't listen to Shapiro or Crowder or any of them today. So I went by listening. What's going on? Barbara said, I'm a new follower. I enjoy your short videos. Thanks, Barbara. Appreciate it. Have I used Brave as a search engine? Yeah. The Brave browser. I'll send you a selfie stick. Nice. Thanks, Truth Social. Is that the official Truth Social? Or is that just somebody with the logo? Is that actually the Truth Social app official page? If so, that's pretty lit because it's like it's like 1:00 in the morning. And they're just in here jamming. Yes, we are. That's funny. It says Truth Social app, customer service for the Truth Social app. It says satire on your page. It like literally says satire. Why does it say satire? I don't know. I don't buy it. Yeah, I don't believe it. Yeah, this app is bullshit. This page is bullshit. It's like they're like trying to be funny and stupid. I do not buy it. So, True Social, you can leave. Scummer, what's up, bro? I just blocked. I just blocked Truth Social. Peace, dog. Have a good one. I'm loving the blocks these days. It's my favorite thing. I'm just like deuces. I just blocked that person, that Truth Social person. Peace, fam. I love it. I used to be like when I first started, I was like, oh, you know, I want to give everybody an opportunity to talk and be accessible. And then too many people just started being dumb. And I was like, nope. Now I'm just like, nope, fuck you. Goodbye. Peggy. What you doing? Oh my God. I've been going for a long time. One thing good about social media, the blog. Yeah. Oh my God. I've been going for a long time. Cheryl said, "What's the topic tonight?" I went absolutely ham and cheese sandwich before, so go watch this post that I already made and check it out. You are my hero. Thanks, appreciate it. Thanks, Marianne. Biggie's doing good. He's chilling. He's like 16. All right, I'm about to take off. Thank you guys. Please watch my videos from today. The video that I made earlier in the day, the first video that I made today. If you go on my Instagram, I'm wearing a red shirt. It's the first video with the red shirt that I posted this morning. It's 8 minutes and 20 seconds long, and I think it's fire. But for whatever reason, I think it got throttled at the very beginning. The video got like 57 views the first hour that it was up. I usually get 57 views on my videos in like the first 5 minutes, usually less than 5 minutes. Usually like the first 2.5, 3 minutes, I'll have over 100 views. The video that I posted today, red shirt, it took over an hour to get 57 views. By the end of hour 2, it was at like 150. By the end of hour 3, it had just broken 1,000. I usually break 2,000 views in the first 60 minutes, and this one only got 57 views in that time. So I think it got throttled for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I was talking about the things that are happening. So I would suggest that you go check that video out and share it if you can. So go check out that video. It's really good. I put a lot of time into it this morning, and I think it's pretty solid. It's on Facebook. It's doing well there. And the world is trash. What's up, Biggs? What's up, buddy? So, what's up, guy? What are you doing? So, yeah, go watch that. Big thanks to all the people that have been following along on Patreon. I really appreciate the support there. Thank you guys for doing that. Patreon.com/takenaps if you want to support. Thanks to everybody that's been buying merch on BobbySauce.com. I really appreciate that as well. And thanks to everybody that have been buying the badges, and mostly thanks for everybody that have been sharing the videos. Sharing the videos to your story is the key, and posting them up to your story has been so clutch and so crucial, and it has really helped quite a bit. There's a biggie. So yeah, thanks to everybody that's been supporting at BobbySauce.com. I really appreciate that. Check out the About page, and you'll see all the all the podcasts I've been on. I'm actually going to be on another podcast tomorrow, I think at like 2:30. So what's up, Biggs? He's just like, okay. All right, bud. All righty. Okay. All right. But yeah, thanks for sharing all the videos. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the love. Thanks to everybody that got the badges. Really appreciate that. Again, thanks to Leah Dunbar, Nin for short, Cheech 1973, Marianne Davies, Sean 87, Chooks Official, Sableheim, Cask and Skills, Celeste Angel, XO, Connor's Journey, Erica +3, Tammer, Deirdre on the Rocks, Raina DF, Nick Ramos, Megan Hayward, Mark Photos, Erica +3. I think that's everybody. Thank you guys so much for the badges. Really appreciate it. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks, Facebook, YouTube. Much love. If you want to watch this full live stream, it will not be on Instagram. I'll put it on Facebook and YouTube. I'll leave it there, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Please share the content. BobbySauce.com. Much love. Appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow. Thanks again. Peace, guys. Thank you so much.